And this is Matt Fox from Matt Fox on the Tube, and this is the fall of Trump. Now, we've been looking at thousands of situations where Donald Trump has done some stupid shit, or said some stupid shit, or told a straight out lie, or whatever, made the worst gaffe you could possibly imagine, and he has outlived them all. So now the situation with the Jeffrey Epstein situation looks a little bit different. So everybody already knows there's been a shitload of emails and information that has been leaked, and some of the most recent emails are the most damning. And just I like to just get into a little bit of that, and then I'll talk about some of the stupid shit that they're doing, and they're all going to get freaking put locked up for this shit, I guarantee. So, first things first. If you guys tune in, if you watch for a second, I'm Matt Fox. I am in Rostock, Germany. I'm from LA. My family and friends are in America, and therefore I try to put this information out there. And there's a lot of other stuff that you don't see in this program today that you're not going to see, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes, and you guys need to tune in to my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Put it on at night, go to sleep to it, whatever. But I guarantee you, Americans need to be paying attention to what's going on, all right? So let's talk about the emails. Okay, so Mark Epstein, emails from Mark Epstein and Jeffrey Epstein came out, and there was one particular that made really a lot of people, yeah, eyebrows up. Whoop. So, okay, so apparently, or allegedly, um, there's a conversation between these two and the Jeffrey Epstein and his brother, and one asked him if supposed to ask Bannon if Putin has the pictures of Donald blowing Bubba, of Trump blowing Bubba. Trump blowing Bubba. Now, I'm not thinking that's bubble gum. And it was out there for a little bit. People reported on it, talked about it. Everybody was thinking, okay, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, right? So, Mark Epstein, full, because he's still alive, right? Jeffrey ain't worried about. So, but the thing is, he wanted to protect himself from any kind of libel, and so he came out and made another statement and said, "Hey, look, it was not Bill Clinton. Bubba is not Bill Clinton." All right, okay, that's great. Okay, so Bubba's not Bill Clinton, but there was a Bubba on the other end of Trump's lips. Okay, are you understanding? And what's fucking totally funny is that some people from the MAGA circle, and that really freaking breaks my heart. Some people from the MAGA circle, they're not even asking about this. They're trying to minimize it. They're trying to say, oh, yeah. Listen, this is the whole family, party of the family, American family, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to have good values and shit, family values. Hey, get off it. Get off it. So now the question is, who was Bubba? Which Bubba was it? Now there's some new speculation out there as to who it was, but I'm going to say I don't care. Somebody asked Donald Trump how big his cock was. Ask him, hey Donnie, how big was Bubba's cock? Because if we can get him to at least admit to some of what's in that, then we know the rest of it's true. Even when he was giving up his explanation in regards to the birthday letter that was not supposed to be his signature, but through 10,000 other signatures, it looks like, it's not a fake. So, okay, so I'm just going to show you something real quick because I drew this myself and I felt so proud because this is like 4:30 this morning. And because I was thinking about, who's behind the curtain, you know what I'm saying? Obviously. And then there was this quote that I heard from one Thomas Massey, and I thought that was totally appropriate. He said, "The dildo of consequence comes rarely lubed, or rarely comes lubed." So, and this dildo of consequence is going to come for a lot of people. It's going to come for a lot of people later on when Trump is getting prosecuted or when they're impeaching his ass, for all of those other ones that have been taking advantage of the taxpayers' money through jet rides to their favorite restaurant in San Francisco, or jet rides for their girlfriend here and there, or two new jets to fly around in and stuff, just for, you know what I'm saying, a ballroom, a parade. That's all your money. He's talking about putting his face on the dollar coin. That's millions more money. That's billions. You know what I'm saying? Just to put his face on that coin. Hey, listen, that fool said he wanted his face on Mount Everest. All right? Don't let that shit happen. Do you know how much that's going to cost? All right? So look, I think the world is getting tired of having a pedophile have anything to say about what they're doing. I'm saying they really probably don't even want to fuck with him because the shit's out there still. And he's leaving it out there. Now he says, "Oh yeah, let them come out, let them come out." What happens when they come out and they're all doctored or they've been all, faked by the AI companies? I don't know. I just want to put out one more thing out there that I think is really very important. The Republican Party, my party, because I'm a Republican, but I'm not a Trump Republican. See, I'm a Republican, like a Liz Cheney Republican, right? And I wish she'd run for office, but still. The thing is, the RNC is now trying to strong arm the people in Missouri, the Republicans in Missouri, who voted against the gerrymandering that they did on the sly, to take back their votes. And I think that's really shitty coming from them. And Trump's beating of Marjorie Taylor Greene and throwing her out of the out of the circle just because wants the Epstein files come out. And what did Trump say years and years and years ago? If the president of the United States wants the files to come out, he can put them out immediately. And now he sits there and does nothing. Nothing. Okay? He is doing nothing but playing games. And in the meantime, he is putting Venezuela in a situation where they have called out infantry personnel, people to stand up and be there for when Donald Trump and his gang choose to come knocking on their door. Because let me show you something. I'm going to show you something very, very interesting. Looky here. They're all over there right by Venezuela. So if it all jumps off, all the MAGA people can say, "Oh well, yeah, that's really not what we signed up for," and maybe then they can all decide to get away from the pedophile protector or pedophile, whatever he may be. But in the meantime, every single one of his enablers and those people in his cabinet that have lied to Congress on numerous occasions and went into Congress and disrespected that committee that they were having to answer to. Because see, all the other people that they had to answer to, all the other IGs and the ethics people, well, they've all been out of the fucking office for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because Trump found their jobs unnecessary. So, and that's why Trump is a criminal. You knew he was a criminal, but now you got to do something about it. So I encourage you, contact your senators, contact your congressmen, vote or put your name down for a petition that they should invoke Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution in regards to every single cabinet member that played games and disrespected the Congress, lying to Congress, misleading the Congress, each and every one of them. And Trump should be the first one to go. So I'm in Rostock, Germany, and hey, I gotta go. I gotta make me something to eat. So you guys take care. If you watch again. I'm talking about some serious stuff going on over here. And I'm in Germany and I'm doing okay. So take care. I hope you're doing okay too. Stay safe.